we're having a lot of women say our men are not having conversations with us, but they're having conversations but not having conversations. So I wanted to talk about what is that? What is that the women are saying that you're not having the conversation? Okay? So let's go back to school. So what's having a conversation? What's a conversation? Well, it's a spoken talk between people of more than two or more that have a discussion about various issues or situations. Okay? So that's the conversations. Now, what's missing in the conversation that women feel that that is missing from the men, and this is where we're having this talk. Well, what's missing is that you're not talking about what you really, really want. You say it, but you're not really actually speaking it. You know, you have in your head what you want to say to a woman, but you don't actually tell this woman what you really truly want. I'll give you an example. Like, if you meet a young lady and you get a few questions from about her, but the next day within that conversation, you're not really saying what you truly want. And what happens is it's because women feel like you don't know what you want. You just saw something that you like, but wasn't sure if it's what you want. Do you understand now? And so because of that, you don't actually say what you like this relationship to be, which is very important, because you should tell the person that you get to know, what do you like it to be? Would you like it to be a business relationship, a personal relationship, a dating relationship, a sexual relationship? This is what they're talking about. You're not saying that. You're just dating, and then you assume that the woman know on the basis of, quote unquote, I was interested in you. And that's where the conversation have to come in that men are missing. The other thing, you say half of what bothers you. So if something bothers you, you don't give the full talk or conversation about what bothers you. You just don't want to talk about it. You just walk away. And that's something that women are saying, just say what's bothering you. Don't say what part of what bothers you. Say what actually bothers you. Okay? The other thing, you're silenced when you feel you've been hurt emotionally, or the woman may have said something that bothered you. You get silent. Now, we know that happens, and we understand you do that because you don't want to keep a continued conversation, because, of course, men like to avoid what? Confrontation and arguments. We get that. That's not what I'm talking about. We're talking about if we're out to dinner and we're having a conversation and it's something that you don't like, women feel you get silent because maybe something she may find out about you, or something you don't want her to know yet, and something you want to keep hidden, so you become silent. That brings me to the next thing. You fear that woman or person is going to judge you. And because of that, you hide and keep silent about what is really happening. Example, you may say, this is what I'm doing, I got this business and this is going on, but you're silent about the next step because actually that business was going on 6 months ago, but right now you're having a money issue. And so you stay silent because you don't want the woman to figure out and judge you, because if you keep talking, you're going to eventually tell on yourself. And that's where the women say you get silenced. So here's what happened. You think that they don't know or understand, but we know when you do that, you're not telling us something. Okay? The other thing is you run when it's not your way. Like if something's not going your way, you either, i.e. run from what's not, it's not going your way, so you're not even going to deal with it. because this is what I want. And if I can't have what I want, you know what? Don't even worry about it. You run. Why are you running? Why can't you have a conversation about it? Why can't we talk about what it is that you have an issue with? And see, here's what happened. So the women are saying, you feel that if I speak up and confront how I'm feeling, that you're being too emotional. Well, what's wrong with you being emotional? See, the problem here is that men feel emotion is a lack of being a man, and that's farthest from the truth. You feel that having power and status and wealth makes you a man, and that's not true. And so, what makes you the man in women's eyes is being able to stand up for what you like, want, and don't want, and to stand up and say what's on your mind, and to stand in it. And that's where the women are having the confusion. And I had to explain to women is that the reason it happens. So here's what I gave the solution to women, opposite of what I'm going to give you. See, you are a man in many ways. I'm not a man, and the women I talk to are not men. We're not in your shoe, but we know how you relate to us. And because how you relate to us, we have to know how to have great relationships with the mate that we desire, right? So when you have a situation that happens, you have to accept the situation with real truth. But what women feel that you're doing is you are telling parts. You're not giving the real truth. Now, here's an example. If you know that you have 2 to 3 women, why can't you just say that? Why can't you just say, I have this woman and that woman and this woman? Do you have a problem with that? Why do you fear what she's going to think? Sure, she may think you're out there being whorish. Sure, she may think you just want to conquer women. But she can also think, oh, he must be very well together. He must know how to take care of his women. You don't know where it is going to go. So why don't you stand in your truth? This is what you got going on, and this is what it is, but I like you too. You see? And so this is what women are saying. Just say it, and then I can deal with you being upfront with me, because now I know what I got. I got a man, and I got a man that's going to tell me, hey, this is what it is, and this is the way it's going to grow, how you want to roll with it. So that's one of the things that you're not having a conversation about. Have a conversation about it, and you don't have to give an explanation and explain your whole life, but you could explain why you do what you do. Not, in detail, but look, this is me, and this is what I like, and hopefully you understand. That's it. The other thing, if you need help, why can't you ask a woman for help? Why can't you say, I need you to help me with my paperwork, or I need you to help me with my some of my business affair in my business, or is it possible for you to help me get something together that's going on in my home? What's wrong with your asking for help? But see, most women say you don't even ask, and we're talking about even if you're single or married in a relationship, you don't ask. You make the assumption that we know what you need help with by what you say. If you're talking about, I hadn't gotten this paperwork done yet, or I haven't had a chance to go over here yet, you assume we know what you need help with. We don't know. You got to have that conversation. Just talk and tell me and say it. Tell them what you like to have done. That's it.